Hey everybody, welcome back to Ready Steady Play.
Hello!
It's Mike and Chris.
Chris and Mike.
Yeah!
Kike and Maris. That's all I got.
Leave our ship name in the comments below.
Shit.
Our ship name. But we are here on the edge of darkness in Aegis. That's the city.
Crikey.
Crikey.
If only you were Mikey.
I was Mikey for a long time.
Were you?
Yeah.
Okay, our ship name is Crikey.
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 Crikey. I failed another mission in Journeys of Middle Earth.
We're so bad.
So this is a big Kickstarter game that showed up. It's, of course, John declares...
He does declare.
Magnum opus.
John does declare Edge of Darkness.
John does declare that this is the purpose for his card crafting system. If you're not familiar, this is a system where you take parts of cards and then slot them into cards with sleeves to create whole new things. Or things that are Franken cards.
It's not so much deck building as it is card building.
Card building. Yes. Card building. And we're going to be building cards and then trying to vie for control of the city of Aegis. Oh, that doesn't look healthy.
It's a small box.
It's much larger than... This is not at all what I expected when I backed this about 3 years ago. Because So Mystic Veil was the first card crafting system that came out. He then did another one.
Yes, card crafting actually says right there.
I don't know if John actually designed the other one. It was a superhero version where each thing was a power and each card was a hero, so you're slotting different powers into the heroes.
What was it called?
I cannot remember. I'm terrible. And without Google, it shows. But
that's everybody these days.
If only this was a podcast. But cut to another camera while I check. No, but those are the two that exist. But AEG famously made him do Mystic Veil first to test the card crafting system.
Proof of concept kind of thing.
Exactly, before they sort of got heavily into Edge of Darkness. But I remember when we played Mystic Veil on the channel, the first game we ever played on the channel, it came with an advert for this in it. But the game was very much advertised as a dungeon crawler, where like the cards were like your hit points and stuff. Oh. So it's obviously completely, over the Kickstarter development process, gone in a completely different way to that original inbox advertisement.
Would you describe the current iteration of the game as a tower defense?
We are defending against things that come from a tower.
But puns. We got him.
This is why you subscribe. And if you haven't subscribed, maybe you should for more of this gold. So, basically...
Like your board game joke video the other day. That's amazing.
It's top quality, you know. My team of writers worked very hard on that.
Yeah. Your delivery is what made it.
But, thank you.
Sorry. Okay, right.
And the police are coming to get us. But we've got the first scenario. These are these buildings here all have the bits of the cards on because we are limited for space. Yep. But you can actually randomly select from, I think there's about 20 or 25 buildings available. Plus there's an expansion for the game as well. So already there's loads of content available to you. There's loads of scenarios that you can play in order to...
Did I call this game Eternal Darkness? I think I did. It's Edge of Darkness. I think I did.
I mean, we will not critique the name of Edge of Darkness yet. But, so we are guilds within Aegis defending against the nefarious evil things that live in the blight beyond the city. And we're going to be using this opportunity of strife to vie for control of the city and become the ultimate guild.
Yeah. So our city is like on the precipice of where the light happiness of the world becomes the dark blight world. Mm-hmm. It's like Osgiliath from Lord of the Rings, basically. And
if we don't go out and kill the monsters, they'll come in and kill us. So it's always easier to kill them if you go out hunting them.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing. There's lots of ways to get victory points, which includes taking control of cards in the city, in the communal deck that we will both be working from.
Yeah.
You can also gain points by collecting resources, by contributing to the defense of the city on this little track here.
By training dudes.
By training more agents so that you increase your presence in the city, and by going out hunting the monsters that threaten the city. You've got to defend the city, or the monsters will come and get you. So we've already put out all these denizens here.
What's that? I can't remember.
It sounded like the tune of starting something. Gotta be starting something.
But it was some comedian. Oh, I can't remember what it was. I think he was making a race-based joke of his own race, so it was fine.
Well, we probably aren't of that race.
No, we're not. It was something like the Irishman's gonna get you. I can say it because I'm Irish. The Irishman's gonna get you. It was like criticizing the media for vilifying Irish people, which they do.
Obviously.
Should we play the game?
So we've done setup, so we're all set up, ready to go. We just need to do prologue, where what we're going to do is sort of we're going to start sleeving some of these things to get this ball rolling.
Wait, this game involves card sleeving?
This is basically card sleeving the game. So
I'm out.
If you don't like to sleeve cards, then you're not going to enjoy this game. Fortunately, you and I both love sleeving cards.
Listen to my audiobook while you play.
Don't get me copyright struck.
Shh, 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 shh.
The one massive reader who knew what that audiobook was.
So we're going to start the prologue phase now, where we're basically going to be sleeving one of each of these citizens in the city, because we don't want to start with nothing, because that would be boring. So
you're going to sleeve one, right? And then I'm going to sleeve two, is that right?
Yeah, so I'll pick one, and then you'll get to pick two.
And you do two, and I do one?
And then I'll do two more, and you do one, yeah.
Okay, so you have what you like, my friend. And we're going to immediately grab the benefit as well, aren't we?
Yeah, so you'll get the benefit on the advancement that you sleeve.
As if we played it.
Pretty much, yeah. Unless it's like, something that you can't use at this stage. So, I feel like I kind of want to do this Mill Hollow thing.
Yeah, that lets you...
So, this one here is an advancement that lets me put a guy down onto the spot.
Oh, I see, yeah.
In order to gain a coin, or pick one up to gain 3 coins.
Yeah.
But when I put, for every 2 I have at the hollow, my hand size will increase by 1.
Maybe put it 3, maybe?
Is that the best place for it?
I would have thought so.
Cool. So I just kind of like the idea of having a bigger hand size.
Yeah, I think that's quite a good one to have.
But this is going to be a warrior miller, because I want to keep my other one. So there we go. Now that's...
Is the only thing that lets you initiate combat this War Council? In this game, with
create a hunt action.
With the selection of buildings and cards we have.
There you go, look at that. They're perfectly sleeved. This is going to be the Mike and Chris versus the Glare series.
I know, yeah. So
there's no way around this.
No, unfortunately not. Okay, so I can now grab 2.
Yeah, so now you can draft 2 of these advancements.
Right.
I get to have a coin, please. Pick a bucket and a bucket.
We'll talk about this later. Alright, so I'm going to grab 2 now. So am I right? You don't see any other way of initiating combat, right?
No, I don't think there's any other way to start a hunt.
So starting a hunt, therefore, is not massively frequent or easy to do.
You may return to trained agents. Well, if you could get like a really cool hunt... I mean, I think this is a little bit like Dominion, where if you you've got to do, to an extent, a bit of sort of building of mechanisms, right?
Well, I'm saying this is the only way of initiating it, though, so it's not going to happen that often. So,
well, but if you fill your deck full of War Council people, then it will. Or if you put lots of War Council people into the game.
Yeah, well, I'm thinking I want some defense. So I'm doing the wrong way around. I'm going to take a Watchtower Lookout, which the only ability is you just get to place a person on the Watchtower. However, the Watchtower itself means that whenever you take damage from a threat, you can you can return the agent who's there to reduce the attack by 3.
Does this halberdier look? You can't really see it in this light, but does it look a little bit like Harrison Ford?
I guess a little bit, but I mean, I never in a million years would have spotted that.
A young Harrison Ford with a ponytail.
So this goes here, right?
And it should be noted as well that Chris is the
Mercantile Guild, isn't it?
There's something of feed of guild. Oh, I forgot what your thing's called. And I'm the Carnival of Shadows. And I'm like the Whisperers from we forgot to do the stupid threat zone cubes.
Oh, I mentioned that straight away, are we?
That was supposed to be part of setup.
That's it, yeah.
I took them away for dramatic effect, and then I forgot to put them.
So
out.
I take 2, and you take 2.
Yeah, 2 for me, please.
Do Can we hand to you?
Yes, just
I love putting my hands in bags. 2 for me. 1 of 2 of yours. 1 of mine.
and now 4 into the tower.
Ooh, this is my job.
Check out this super
1,
fun effect.
2, 3. I think I got 4. And for dramatic effect, you have to.
Oh.
Don't look at them. Don't look at them. Make it a secret. Keep it a secret until they come out. Ah!
Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Chris, what have you done to me?
No!
It's a fix! It just has
This happened when we were practicing as well.
It did.
Not to that extent though.
Yeah, I think there were some black ones thrown in there.
So I grabbed 1. I think.
Which is also. Oh, never mind.
What do you say?
I was going to make a rude joke.
You can make a rude joke. I'm going to grab this as well. I do think I need to be able to initiate hunts at some point. So I'll do that.
But you've got to remember that I can get those cards.
You can get what card?
I can take your guild cards.
I know, but
use them.
Yeah, I know, but I have a head start. I haven't one on this. That's my reward for creating this card, I guess, right?
Don't forget to put out your little coloured doodads. Not that we really need them.
I was about to ask, are we meant to be doing that?
I mean, the only time it's actually important is if you weren't also dispatching agents.
All right, off you go.
Okay, well, I need to pick one more thing here.
Yep, and then I'll pick 1 after you.
Yeah, and
you pick 2 now.
Huh?
You pick 2 now, and I pick 1, right? Yeah, that's it. You pick 2 now.
Oh yeah, that's right. I picked 2 now, and then you get 1 more. Okay, well, If you're going, you seem to be getting quite ready for combat.
Well, I am getting us ready for combat, though.
That's true.
Technically, right?
Yeah, but I'm going to have to pay you now, so I might as well grab some money.
That makes sense. I was thinking of grabbing that one as my 3rd card, so that makes perfect sense.
I'll grab a treasury officer here.
I nearly took that as my 2nd card, but I thought, let's go combat. Because combat looks bad. It doesn't. I don't want to get hit by these guys.
Well, I like the idea that you get rewards for hunting these people, like victory points and stuff.
Oh, incidentally, these
cool.
guys are meant to be in these little slots here, but for camera purposes, we have them down below their slots. And stuff.
Yeah, if we had them up on this tower, they'd be very difficult to see.
And we've instead used these areas to keep our reserve untrained people.
Yeah, our untrained agents. So I get to have 3 coins.
You get to have 3 coins. Didn't you already get a coin from the first one as well?
Yeah. So I seem to have just gone money. Although I didn't actually take that for the coin, I took it for the hand size.
Sure. Yeah. All right, there you go.
It's all about the hand size, baby.
Donald Trump would be so mad.
Donald Trump leads this game. And then I'm going to take the advisor to the chancellor. Ooh, I could actually build up one of these, couldn't I?
I just realised one mistake I think I've made. Do you mind if I change it?
Sure, what's that?
Based on that information you gave me. It's not based on information, I'm lying. Well, actually, am I right in thinking that the card don't upgrade is going to go here and therefore into my first hand?
Yes. Yeah. Right, yeah, so you want to keep the resource card?
Yeah, exactly.
That's exactly why I put mine out there already.
I didn't understand that. So
I was like, yeah, I don't really want to start with the battle card, so...
You're kindly letting me change that.
That's absolutely fine.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? It'd be ridiculous not to do that. So that's correct now, isn't it? We each have 2 now.
I'm going to pick this bottom guy. I don't know why, because we haven't done a bottom one yet.
Yeah, I was considering it for no real reason. I might do my bottom.
Rebelling for no reason. Look,
I'm also going to do
all you people out there, that's annoying, isn't it? Look at that weird gap card.
I'm going to do the same thing.
I'm going to send 2 people over to Capitol Hall now.
2 people,
yeah. So now, if I want to, on my turn, I can remove them, pay 5, and take a neutral card.
Take a neutral card. Claim... it means make him of your thing, is it?
So I'll put my banner on it, and then it will be mine.
Yeah.
But only if it's not yours. Obviously, I can't steal your cards.
So I'll get 1 more. I'm going to take the Forge, because I need a bit of money, and it gives me another combat, since I'm the Mr. Initiating Combat. It makes sense, right?
Yes, while I'm making all the money, you can save the city. This is wrong. You're supposed to be the Merchants Guild. We're doing it wrong.
Listen, Merchants Guild just knows what has to be done.
We're not following the fluff at all.
I wanted to do the same thing. I want to take a bottom card just to be annoying.
You can, these stacks are not decks, so you can take one from anywhere. Some of them have these, some of them have the top part in them, and you can take that too, but if you do cover up a citizen or whatever, then you...
So now we take one of these 4, each of these 4, right?
Yeah, so now what we're going to do is we're going to randomly grab one of these ones here.
Let's shuffle them up so we don't know if we pick a top or a bottom.
I'm just going to do it under the table here. Actually, do you know what I should do is just like flip a coin or roll a die or something?
Nah, it's fine. You need to do the Grand Library as well.
The Grand Librarian. Also known as Tammy.
No problem. Alrighty then.
Alright, now I'm going to give you a
the
random
Aegis.
one of these to randomly slot the thing
And I'm
into.
just going to go right to left because apparently that's the way we read.
Dun 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 dun. Here is our first thing.
Boom! It's a patrician who gives you resources and is also a city watch commander. And the university professor is gonna be with a citizen, teaching him stuff about university stuff. And the Grand Librarian is gonna hang out with the patrician. I don't know what a patrician is. And the Deep Hollow militia chief is gonna recruit a citizen to go to war. Song is copyrighted. Please don't steal it. So I shuffle these up now, and these become something, right?
Yep, you shuffle them up with these.
Well, with them as well. Oh,
Yep, all goes into...
with the guff.
Just shuffle up everything there.
Let me spread the crap cards evenly amongst the good cards. And let me shuffle. Do a little bit of a riffle.
Just remember not to invert them because we don't want to have the... we need to have the monsters all facing down.
I don't think I've inverted them.
I think you're fine.
I think I'm going to do one more riffle, two more overhands, and a cut. I like to declare what I'm doing when the cards are impossible, when the cards don't have backs.
If this deck ever gets exhausted, then we can reset it either in the middle of our turn or wait until the end of our turn to reset it. But according to the rules, there's basically no reason to wait till the end of your turn.
Cool.
Ever. So now I'm going to populate this from
right to left.
Yeah, in the order that we read in some parts of the world.
It doesn't even make sense because like this goes 1, 2, this goes left. Numbers go left to right.
But the numbers are the rounds.
I know, but it still doesn't make any sense.
Chris, we live on the edge of darkness. Nothing makes sense.
Thematic. All right.
I actually can't see these cards because the
No,
game
no,
is
me
so
too. I'm about to move on.
This is like the worst game for filming.
So we're now playing the first round. Is that right? We're now on to round 1.
Yeah.
Round
So the
one.
first thing that happens, I think, I put away my reference
I
cards.
have mine.
So the first thing that happens is I have to pick up all the cards in my guild hall,
All players, take and place in their hand.
and then I
you
put
your
these cubes on them.
there.
Yep. Done that.
Okay.
Good.
Now all players take. Yeah. Okay. So then draft. You draft 3 cards.
So now I'm going to 2 cards because I've got one already.
Right.
And I've got this person here, who's my little Manny here, who's my agent. The models are tokens in the retail version of this game. Well, I don't see.
So we take these back, right?
Yes, we can. These are really only used for our own reference to help us track stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you fancy?
What do I fancy?
It's kind of a small world mechanic of drafting here, where if you want to skip over a card in the sequence, you have to place a influence on it, which will then be picked up by another player who takes that card.
On your turn, return to agents to initiate a hunt. Well, I'm definitely not going to get that. So those 2 at the start there are terrible for me.
Yeah, I know, that's really bad. Well, so many of the cards are combat orientated, and maybe it's just the scenario we're playing that has very little hunt activation. Because you can't use combat, what are they called? I don't know what they're called. It's battle strength. You can't utilize battle strength unless you also have a go on a hunt symbol somewhere in your card or your board or one of the buildings.
So I think what I'm going to have to do is just go a boop and a doop to take this one.
That makes sense.
Because it's got a bunch of resources on it. Although the Grand Librarian is not that much useful. Not that much use to me.
At least you get some resources, I guess.
And that goes into my hand. And then I think I'll just have to do it again and I'll take the next one. So I'll make those battle strength cards very tempting for you there, Chris.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of influence there. I could decide to have like a rubbish first turn.
Well, don't forget when you take the influence, it becomes goodwill.
Oh, see, I can't use it to do my own purchases. And what's goodwill do apart from the points?
As far as I'm aware, it's only points, but there may be more to it I've not discovered.
But is it points? Is it 1 for 1 points?
No, it's 1 for a quarter of a point.
There's very little benefit to it, actually.
If you take both of those cards, you get a point.
That's true.
But is there anything else I have to do? Or am I all
So
done?
B is spending influence to skip cards. Count threat cubes on the cards now in your hand and put that many cubes into your threat zone. So you have one.
One threat cube,
Yes.
please.
So, do you want to draw it? You can draw it.
Ooh, boy. Show me a good one. It is...
Nice. So even though it says threat cubes on the cards, the two that it told us to put on the cards don't count as on the cards. Only the symbols count as on the cards.
We're looking at the icons here.
Yeah. Yeah. Even though it doesn't actually say count the threat cube icons on the cards, it says count the threat cubes on the cards. So rules as written, we should be counting these and not this.
Well, to be fair, it does say icons in the rule book.
Yeah,
it's
it
just
does.
the player
It does,
reference
it
that
does.
is shorthanding it.
But it shorthands to the point that it actually means the opposite. Anyway, so now you've done that. So
Yeah.
now I do the same thing, and then so we have to slide this down.
He comes down. You've got some new cards coming out here. Where are all our cards? Oh, those are your cards.
Interesting.
I don't want those cards. I don't like the way this has worked out for me.
No, that's worked out poorly for you, I feel. So I quite fancy having this, because then I could get another guy here and initiate a hunt straight away. Potentially.
Yeah, but it's quite expensive for you to buy that one.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking is, I could nab one of these, and then it's cheaper, because that'd be 1, 2, 3, which is actually less than you paid. And then I would have 2 combat, and I can initiate a hunt. Yeah, which means I can actually just kill something straight away. I don't know if that's useful. Is that useful? Is that a good thing to do? What do I get for killing these guys?
1 victory point.
I don't know. That sounds alright. I guess I'll do that.
What's the winning score in this game?
Let's do that. So I'm going to take this card.
Yep.
Actually, let's take the lady.
And then you have to pay.
Oh yeah, that's true. So I flip these now to this, is it?
To the gold side, yeah.
Right, and they live here.
Well, no, they live with the blue ones.
That's okay. Whatever.
There's 5s and stuff in there if you need
So
more
I should have
space.
taken this as well.
Yes.
So that's mine. I now have to spend these. Skip that, and then I'm also skipping this. Weird enough to grab this. I don't know. Maybe that's stupid. Who knows?
Who knows? We're Edge of Darkness masters, so we know.
So then that's the end. This is. Do I slide this down now as well?
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3. I am creating 3 threat. These should be here actually.
Oh wow, you're very threatening. I'm not very
I guess
threatening.
it's because I've taken. Yeah, combat is threatening. Okay,
I mean, that makes that sense.
one of each. I'm very fair-minded. Okay, and then now you do all the following in action. So first you drop your cubes
Into the tower?
into the Tower of Terror.
Ah!
Maybe I'll kill him. Maybe not. He's going to attack you.
Currently.
We'll see.
We'll see. Odds are not good for me on any of these.
And then
Maybe all your cubes will go in the middle.
maybe you never know. And then next thing you do is resolve blight attacks if necessary. We do not need to do that. And then you can now take your turn. So choose. So first mandatory thing you must do is upgrade one of the cards in your hand.
I must mandatorily upgrade one of the cards.
Mandatorily, and do you get the benefit as well?
Well, I assume I can take the action. There's no reason why I couldn't.
Oh, I forgot you could do that. I didn't bother doing what I did then. Oh well.
It's okay, I also forgot that this happened at this
Good.
point and not at the end of the turn. We were very experienced at
Because you're gonna make the card sexy to begin with, right? That's the thing.
Yeah, I want to make this card sexy. I think I probably want to upgrade my card, right?
I assume so.
That
I was
seems like
considering doing that.
a good idea. Well, every time I put a thing in there, I get a point at the end of the game, right? So
This is true.
that
This is true.
seems to make sense.
You make a lot of sense.
I can't for the life of me. I don't know if getting people onto the mill town,
Into the mill.
I don't know if getting people onto the mill town is any good for me. Because I don't know if I need a hand size that large yet. I don't know if that's going to get more or less useful. What I really like is this professor, though, and he makes people cheaper to get more people, and I like people, so I'm going to have a professor.
Professor? Yeah, sure. That makes sense. Okay, so you've now done that, and then you will basically...
I can put a person down onto the professor.
So you now activate your debuffs.
And or...
And you can also discard any 1 unused card to return one of your agents if you wish, or discard any 2 unused cards to resolve any effect in the street as if it was in your hand.
So presumably what I do is I put this down here to activate the professor if that's what I want to do.
Correct.
Alright, so let's have a look here. I need some money. Where's the money? Why is there no money? Oh, I got it all. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Okay, let's have the professor here to put the agent down here.
Yeah. So you don't get to use it when you take it?
No, well, I mean, because then you can just use it from here, can't you? So I don't think you get to use it twice.
That makes sense. Yeah, sorry.
I think that's just in
the game.
Yeah, the prologue. I think it's a bonus because we don't do this action stuff.
I'm with you.
Yeah. So take note, people at homes. So I put that guy down there. Oh, I want the other one though. Oh, but I don't want to pay 5 right now to. Is that a card in my hand? Yeah, to claim a card in your hand.
Yeah, claim a card. But you can do that later. I mean, there's no rush, I guess, right?
No, but I want those people back. Curses.
Sure, I see what you mean.
I'll do it. I have to do it because I want these agents back. So I'll pay 5 money.
Yep. And
I bounced one into the wrong tub. I'm sorry. And then I can claim.
Oh yes, that's an location ability.
Exactly. So just as on your turn, you may return 2 of these peoples and pay 5, which I've just done, to claim one of these cards in my hand. So I'll grab. I'm going to grab Battle Citizen and Professor, obviously the greatest team of agents in the world.
Yeah, it's now your card.
And now that's part of my...
Damn it, he's got more points than me. I should have to change this quickly.
Because now what I can do is I can activate the Professor on here, and I can put another person over here at the university, and then trigger the second effect, and it's reduced by 2, because I've got 2 people there, to unlock another one of these. And that's...
You're paying 2 instead of 4. Yeah, good combo.
Which I like.
Good combo.
So that's things you can do in this game. And then there's nothing else I can do really, because the battle points are meaningless to me. Because you need 2 to kill a thing, and also I can't go on a hunt. The
Librarian is useless.
Yeah, the Grand Librarian lets you pay money for victory points, but I can't afford it. Nice. Sad times. So I just take 2 more of these Dealy Bops, activate those 2 for 2 influence and 2 goodwill.
Okay.
Over to you, Chris.
Yeah, we probably have time just to quickly squeeze in my turn. Let's get a full turn into the first episode.
I think people would appreciate that.
Exactly. Okay, so my turn is these 3 cards, which I shall put... Maybe I'll move these.
I really wish we'd use the cardboard tokens. These plastic ones are too noisy.
We'll talk about it later.
Okay.
So these are mine. I can see them less well now. Great.
But everyone at home can possibly see them better?
Oh, I get to nab one first, don't I?
Yep, so you've got to upgrade a card first.
Yeah. So I'm actually thinking of grabbing one of these. These look really nice.
I think that those are worthwhile purchases.
I'm going to stick this one in here. So I think there's any order I want. I really can't see these at all. I'm going to activate the War Council to place a Dealy Bop here. I got this. That's some Harrison Ford lookalike lady with down there. I'm then going to, on my turn, bring back both of these guys to initiate a hunt. Mm-hmm. I have
2 battle strength.
2 battle strength, as you said. Mm-hmm. So I'm just going to kill... Oh, hang on, before... Should I have done this first?
Oh, yeah, you should have done that top of your turn.
Yeah.
And that could potentially trigger an attack. So
I'd like to do this myself if possible, but I'm not sure if it's
safe.
Ooh.
Although I'm not... That's okay, I can live with this. One more black one in there, please. This is not good.
That's actually got a 2/3 chance of attack. If it was one of mine, would attack both of us, right? Because it's equal. 2 of each colour. Yeah,
so if this was a purple, it would attack above us.
So it's actually got a 2/3 chance of attacking everybody. It's more than likely going to hit me as well as you.
But it's got 1/3 chance of attacking only me. It's you can take a couple of attacks and it's not so bad. But once you start getting down here, it's really, really bad.
Okay, so I'm thinking that's looking good for me. This is undecided. This hopefully will hurt you, and I'll be very upset if the next cube that goes there is red. But there's a very good chance it won't be.
Well, wait a minute. You're hunting, right?
Yeah.
So surely you want to take out this one because
that's what I'm saying. I was talking you through my thought process for that decision. Because these are about to go in. No, sorry, these are my... What are these in here?
Yeah, those are the ones you took. You see, I've got 1, and you should have 3, 4.
Right.
No, because you slotted 1, so you should have 3.
Oh, did I put 3 in there by mistake?
Oh, yeah. See, you did the thing where you put in the ones you drew instead of the ones that you had in your thread zone.
I can't remember where they went. Do you remember where they went?
I think a purple... well, you should have a black one, right? So I'll just give you back a black one. Because you had 1 of each.
I had 1 of each. Oh, yeah, right. Perfect. Okay. Well, it might... I mean, who knows?
I mean, it worked out less well for me, but that's okay.
Yeah, true. I'll still kill the same one, though, in the interest of fairness. So,
that's because what you're supposed to do is move the cubes up here and then put those in there, and you must have picked up the cubes in your thread zone.
I must have done.
Yeah.
So I get a victory point.
Yes. You get a victory point for killing him. You also get one if you successfully defend an attack from them.
Yeah. Yeah.
But those are harder to do because you need watchtowers instead of
at least I'll have one for later.
So these cubes are now set to one side, and we get to replenish them from the bottom of the deck at some point of your choosing. It doesn't have to be now, but we might as well do it now.
Replenish what?
This monster.
Oh, sure, yeah, sure.
It's either now or at the end of your turn.
Makes a difference.
Yeah, exactly. At this point, it makes no difference.
Knowledge is helpful.
Whoa, it's a super bad monster that's on my team, apparently. It's a dark agent and a deceitful counselor. When revealed, the player with the least unsleeved allegiance slips gains a reputation.
That's me.
The least unsleeved allegiance slips.
That's these, right?
Yeah.
You did one and I didn't.
Yeah, so I have the least unsleeved.
Yeah.
So it's me.
No, I have the least.
No, because
unsleeved.
Yeah.
What?
So basically, it's saying the person who sleeved the most gains a reputation.
Oh, really?
The least unsleeved is equal to the most sleeved.
I'm about to sleeve one. I should have waited my turn. God damn
You
it.
had no way to know. We didn't even know this monster was.
I didn't know that there were benefit. I didn't know there were reveal effects.
I didn't either. So we're both caught off guard.
So you get a reputation?
Yes.
So that's bullshit. I killed the monster and we both get a point.
That's great.
Fuck's sake. And so the next thing I'm going to do is...
These have owls on.
Athena.
I love that.
Next thing I'm going to do is put 2 dudes out here.
Yes, with your council man.
Yep. And then I can return them to fucking sleep.
I mean, unless I've read this wrong, but it says...
When revealed, the player or players with the fewest unsleeved allegiance slips. So these are allegiance slips, correct?
Yeah, and you have 7.
I have you've the few. Yeah, no, you're right. It's just it's just slightly confusing when you think about it. But they couldn't have. So I'm going to sleeve this one, I guess. Oh wait, do I want to do that now? No, I'm not going to do that now.
Well, there you go. Then the reveal effect was always going to be me.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'll tell myself anyway. I'll tell myself that this is a decision I'm making.
Don't forget to leave your agents in Capitol Hall then.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. That I can do it any time. You see, so
on your turn, yeah.
Yeah, so that's it then. I think. Oh no, sorry. I also grab my DD box here.
Yeah, grab some.
That's all activated. This is all done. So I get one of each. So I get a 20 and 4. Maybe not those. Oh my god.
Do we need the cardboard ones?
Oh my god, there's actually no way. Is there a way of doing this? Bloody hell. There's only a handful of ones left.
That's an outrage.
This is actually going to become very difficult very quickly.
I'm going to write to AG.
Alright, that is the end of the turn.
I can't find the other ones. I'll have to find them later.
Leave it for now. These won't stay here for too long.
This will get better as we. This will become a bit more.
We're gonna take a break now, and we're gonna see if we can not be crap next time.
It will be more fluid next time.
I killed the monster. What did you guys do? You watched a video of me killing a monster.
If you kill this monster, then you get 3 victory points.
Yeah.
That's really good. I'm not going to be able to do that because I don't have a strategy. But I need to kill that one. Cool. Are you done your turn?
I'm done. That is the end of the turn, and that is the end of the episode.
Oh my god. Chris will be first player tomorrow on Ready Steady Play, which way we do episode 2 of Edge of Darkness.
Bye!
Bye!